Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the forgiveness meditation. Today, we're going on a journey. We're going on a journey to meet our younger selves and forgive ourselves for all of the times that we haven't done things as good as we perhaps could have. So if you would go ahead and get comfortable, either seated or lying down, let's begin. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Good. Just keep your breath at a steady place and get really centered in yourself. Recognize who you are today is not the same you that you've always been. And you are ever evolving and changing in the most beautiful way. Most of us have been through hard times, and it shaped us in ways we'd never understood until after we went through it. But before all of that, we were a child. I'd like you to see yourself as a child standing in front of you. Whatever age you are that shows up into your awareness is fine. But this is the child that you remember yourself being. However you grew up, however your parents' relationship was with themselves and with you, whatever extended family was around or not, siblings, whether you had them or not, whether your relationship was positive or not, your school experiences, your friends, very early childhood development all shaped you into becoming this version of you. I want you to really look at yourself at this point. Look into yourself's eyes as a child. I want you to see them. Really see them for who they are at this point in time. Children just want to be loved. Adults too, but really as a child, that's their deepest desire, is to feel safe and loved and cared for. Not every one of us had that experience. And I want you to see yourself as a child and give that child the love and support that they really, really desire. Really see them and love them for exactly who they are right then. And then I want you to acknowledge that this child standing in front of you is doing the very best that they can with what they have and what they know at this point in time. Just as you are today, this child is only doing what they know, what they've been shown. the very best that they can with what they have. And so I want you to forgive this child. Forgive yourself for all the ways that things perhaps weren't as good as they could have been. Reactions to others weren't as we wanted them to be. Decisions that we made. Forgive yourself as this child. And I want you to see yourself releasing all of the stories, all of the pain and suffering about this self-judgment of I should have or I could have done better. Let that story go. See the energy pass through you and this child as it releases. It's no longer needed. And then I want you to see the child turn back and forgive you for all of the judgments that you continue to make on the experiences that you had in the past. We can't change the past, but we can look at it with a new lens and new understanding. We can recognize that everything that happened has shaped us into who we are and be grateful for the experiences and the choices. Allow your younger self to forgive you. And accept the forgiveness with ease. And then I want you to pick up this child in your arms and give yourself as a child the biggest, warmest hug you can. And I want you to see your child self reintegrating back into your body as you. Our childhood is only one of the big points in time that have defined who we are. And the next version of self that we're going to work with is our teenage self. Our teenage self who perhaps made choices that today we wouldn't make. Perhaps led with hormones and rash decisions. Perhaps didn't treat others the way you wanted to be treated. Whatever version of yourself as a teenager steps forward is the one we're going to work with today. And just as we did with the child, look deep into your teenage self's eyes. I want you to see them. Truly see them. See them for the light that they are, the beautiful human they are trying to become. See the experiences around them that are shaping them where they are. Whatever's in their current environment, whatever's happened thus far in their life has shaped them. And they don't have all the information that you have today. Not yet. And I want you to recognize that this teenage self is also doing the best they can. Some teenagers are merely trying to survive. There are so many reasons for the choices that we've made, but we do so with the information we have. Recognizing that, I want you to forgive your teenage self for all of the chaos that you put whomever through, whether it was your parents, your family, yourself. All of the ways that you have put yourself through that, I want you to forgive yourself. want you to see your teenage self turn around and forgive you for any judgments that you're still carrying of who you were back then. And allow that to be let go and released. Good. And again, take your teenage self in an embrace. A warm embrace, just like you did with your child self. And as you do this, see your teenage self be reintegrated back into your human today. Good. Now, we're going to do this once more. Depending on your age as you're listening, we're going to find some part of your adult self, whether that's in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or older. I'll leave to you. Whichever version of you is stepping forward to be forgiven today is the right one. Your younger adult self, the one that didn't know the things you know today, the one that was a different person than you are today. Allow yourself to see them. Really see them. See how the child and teenager experiences shaped them. See how stepping into the adult world was either easy or hard for them, shaping their understanding and experiences. See whether relationships worked out and how that shaped them. See whether things were easy with finances or not, and how that shaped them. See how everybody else's decisions about who they should be shaped them, whether they were accepted or rejected. All of it had an impact on who they are and who they were. Really see them. Look deep into your eyes as that younger self and see you. Love yourself at this point in time. Love who you became. But in order to do that, you have to love who you were. Allow yourself to release the stories and projections that you are still holding on to about this younger self. All of the stories of, I should have known better, I could have done instead. Why did I wait so long? Why didn't I do something? How come I didn't know? Any version of those stories or whatever is coming up for you, allow those to be dissolved from your field today, as well as the field of the younger self standing in front of you. Release all of that. If you need to move your body to allow the release, please do. Forgive yourself for the choices that you made in the past, and allow that self to forgive you for the projections that you continue to put on them. And then I want you to embrace this self in the warmest hug of understanding, of love, of gratitude. And allow that self to be reintegrated back into your body, more complete and whole, more true to who you are today. Everything we are is made up of everything we have been and everything that we are yet to experience. And each point in time, we are only exactly where we are. There's no right or wrong way to behave or to respond. But the more we evolve, the more we learn, the more we grow, the more we get to make decisions about who we wish to be. That's what this journey is about. becoming the very best, brightest version of self that we can. But we can't do it if we continue to carry judgment of who we were. And so lastly, I want you to look at yourself in the mirror today. See in your mind's eye a mirror of who you are right now at this point in time. I want you to look directly into your eyes. I see you. I see exactly what you're trying to become, exactly who you want to be. You're doing it. You already are this person. You are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. You're not further ahead or behind. Everything is as it needs to be. Your evolution is exactly on time. Love the person that's looking back at you in the mirror and know that they too are doing the very best they can right now, right here, today. And as more information comes, all we can do is better. Forgive yourself for any times that you were holding on to of who you didn't like or what you didn't like about yourself. Release those stories. You must love self first. Honor your journey and love who you get to become. Sitting in your own fields, back in your own body, allow yourself to receive light coding and data down from yourself above. All the ways that you are connected to the universe. All the ways that you are connected down below to the ground. Allow yourself to feel connected and honored to be on this journey. As this light coding gets integrated into your body, recognize the more we move through and evolve and change, the more of ourselves we're able to pull down. I have so much gratitude for all of the versions of you who have made up who you are now. Honor your journeys and experiences and stories. Thank you for allowing me to guide you on this journey today.